Okay. Okay. Well, let's turn that off. All right. Had extra volume running that I didn't need running. So we are an hour 51. It looks. Or sorry, 41. So let's get started grinding. I am not going to use a loot scroll this time. I am going to use. So we will update that as none. I just want to see the difference in the loot and how much a difference that a loot scroll makes. Let's see. I forgot to get rid of some stuff here. Shit. Thought I had that done, but I don't. Alright, and you put that in warehouse, and that in warehouse, and that in warehouse. And keep in mind I have one of those. So let's go to storage and put that in storage. That way I don't get mixed up on my counts. Alright, and off we go for an hour. It is 15:48, so should record just fine. Let's see what happens. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Oh, I forgot to full screen too. Whoopsie. Now we'll wipe out this mob and then I'll full screen it. Escape settings, display full screen. There we go. Make it a little better anyway. Let's see what happens with it. Just how ugly it gets. If you see my head bouncing around like a swivel, I'm looking at the different monitors, making sure I'm not missing nothing stupid. Because it is a learning process for me. Oh, it'll knock me down. Gladys got me. Oh, I did forget something. Forgot to change the chat. Changed characters, so that changed. Alright, well, I wonder if we're going to get our hearing this drop. Made some changes to a couple of things on my commands, and I'm still checking to see if it even works. I'm trying to send the spreadsheet up to Google Docs if somebody wants to see the whole thing instead of just the first 40. 40 is about all I can screenshot at a time, and it's either that or I go to, 41 to on down, but that doesn't save or give you the whole spreadsheet view of the spreadsheet. So it's work in progress. See what works best and go from there. Yeah, I see the loot's definitely less, 1 and 2 instead of 2 and 4, so that's going to cut in half to about 35 mil, which I see what they mean. That's going to be a pretty crap loot hour. It's going to cut it in half, so we're like in 35-40 mil an hour. So I can see why you wouldn't grind here for 35-40 mil an hour. I know I won't stay here without loot scrolls. It's just too hard of an area to not get much of a return. Made some good money with loot scrolls though. I might go to Blood Wolves and see how those do. I don't think they're much better. Yeah, I'm afraid the only thing that would make these good runs would be the drops, and 15 hours with no drop would definitely drop the percentages down. Does definitely seem to be running a lot better than it was earlier. That first hour seemed to be seemed to have some major issues. Come on. I can't tell me everything I had was on cooldown. Somebody's trying to call, but I don't know that area code, so I'm not going to deal with it. They can leave a message. Let's say 309. I don't even know what area code that is. Obviously it's not somebody I know because they didn't leave a message. Well, hello, Gladys. Go running by there. Oopsie. Hey, how about that? Something off the rare table. Cool. Well, who was that? Mini Buns. Thank you, Mini Buns. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I'm kind of working on it anyway. I wouldn't say I'm perfect at it. That's for sure. I'm doing it more. I've done 40 hours. This is the 41st hour. I just wanted to see what kind of loot I get. I've been using loot scrolls. This is without a loot scroll. I want to see how big a difference it makes. Yeah, Tet's distortions hurt really bad. That's why I don't have any. I think I'll save up and get one. There's a guy that streams Biohack TV, I think it is Biohack. That's all he does is enchant. He's got billions, but he's got 2 Tet distortions, and I think he's now got 2 Tet Tungrids. So, yeah, accessories I would. I don't enhance much. I don't like the failure on it and the waste of money on it. I was thinking earlier of trying to put buy enough crons for 10 attempts. And I talked myself out of it. It was around 6 billion in costumes, I think, for 10 cron attempts for a pin dandy. And that's still, even with 10 attempts, it would only give me a 1 in 3 chance. And 20 attempts is basically just paying for it outright. And I don't have the luck to probably land a pin in 10 attempts. Accessories are even worse. I think last time I watched Biohack, he was using, you can call it up, but I thought he was like close to a 300 stack he was using for his pins. And I would hate to think what he's using for a duo or a Tet. Yeah, he is. He's good too. And he's pretty fun to watch. I like watching him in RBF too once in a while. Him and Choice, this is the 2 I probably like to watch the most. Choice was full pin for a while. I think he is, but he changed his gear around a little bit. He's got the same AP, but he may have a Tet in there. You have any trouble logging in today? Apparently, another guy I was talking to said that he was having some problems getting in to the NA server. Yeah, I ain't staying there for one little dude. Oh, that's good. I am in the like 6 hours now with no earring drop. I had, so far I've ran 15 hours with no earrings and 11 hour with no earrings. And now I'm up to 6, I think. It's 5 or 6. Yeah, they say you're supposed to get one every 4 hours. Mine is averaged 1 every 4 hours, because I'll get spurts where I'll get like one every other hour for a couple of times. And that spreadsheet, if you look up the hourly grind, it'll It shows you when I got them and how many hours in. But this is a level 10 node, which is supposed to affect something. I still don't believe it does. Because I sure can't tell. Yeah. That's the first node I've leveled up in a long time, because the last time I remember now, I spent 2 years AFK fishing, so I'm a little behind in what's going on. But the last time the devs said anything about nodes, they said it was a feature that hadn't been completed or activated yet or whatever. And that was a couple of years ago. Now they say they fixed it since then. I can't tell. I mean, even fixed, it's like it affects one of every, what is it, 1 out of every 5 mobs you kill. It causes every 5th mob to maybe give you something a little better or something like that. You do much grinding? You think, what do you think about the loot at Stars and Trees? Oh, I'll save up the money for the distortion. I'm like you. I want to get to 63. Whoa, I just locked up. This is... See, now my game just crashed. And it's been doing this once in a while. Let's hope I'm not dead when I get there. It does that every once in a while. It just started doing that. We'll wait and see. This is about the 3rd time in 2 days I've DC'd in the middle of a grind. It could be. You're right. Could very well be. I've not had this happen before this last maintenance. I know that. At least not while grinding. I mean, overnight when I'm hitting the dummies, training dummies, I've had it disconnect, but not in the middle of grinding like this. Let's see. I forgot what server I was on. I think it was Valencia 5. Yeah, I know, it's a waste of money. That was my life skill character. Spent 2 years AFK with that one. And I hope they didn't kill me in the middle of this. Oh, I'm not dead. Awesome. Now, where in the hell am I? Well, that's good. I know I've went in here and locked up or did something wrong at nighttime on one of these and got killed. When I rezzed, I lost my 300 mil crystals. So that was like, that hurt. It happens. Just buy new ones. It's about, for me anyway, because obviously I'm not a super fast, super efficient grinder, but 300 mils, it's like 3 hours of grinding for me. Rather do DC. What's DC? Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about a grind area. Yeah, lagging and grinding. I know when I got on this morning, I did a grind earlier this morning for an hour, and it was lagging so bad. I had one desync the other day down off this, see them pillars in the background back there? I had a DC there that, or not a DC, a desync or a lag or something that actually launched me off the cliff. But it jerked me right back to the mobs as soon as I got off the cliff. It's in one of the highlights on here, I think. It's called desync with a question mark. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I ain't waiting on him. It'd be nice to see an earring drop, though. Man, after this many hours, I gotta be due. So what's your main character? What are you grinding with? DK. I haven't really played a DK and leveled it at all. You like it? Well, I mean, obviously you like it. Oh, you're using Succession? Secession? I haven't even tried it on. I haven't even tried Secession on this. I'm gonna let other people try it out, and then I'm gonna copy whatever they do. I was a Sork for the whole time up until the Guardian came out, and I changed. I really like Guardian. I guess Sork's good PvP, but this one seems to grind pretty good, so I can't complain. Oh, you have? You have heard good things. I haven't even tried Guardian Secession, so... I know they said it's not the greatest on 1v1 PvP, and I'm terrible at PvP anyway, so. SP. Help me out here. What's SP? Skill points? There you go. 2270. That's a lot of that's from Training Dummy. Every night he goes on the Training Dummy. Pretty much, yeah. I transferred all my gear over. I didn't have the Jordan, but I already had the other Tets. And I was in tries. I didn't have Tet accessories. And these, I didn't get all them while I was, I got all those. I had try Tungrads here. I had try, I was using a Tet, Mark of Shadows and a, what's that, 61 ring you get? But yeah, I changed the weapons. Yeah, I rolled the weapons back over from my sort. Did I transfer sort to Guardian? No. These all came. Guardian started at 0. All I did was move the weapons over. Weapons and accessories. Yeah, it is for some of the lower levels. Actually, this character, apparently, I had some guildies tell me that's been playing while I was AFK for the last couple of years, that quickest way to level to like 60 is just questing. So I quested up to 60. Quested during the day and then dummied all overnight and then started grinding once I hit 60. I didn't know you could get to 60 by questing, and that's just the main quest series. Well, I've had it 35 minutes and I still haven't got anything. I got one precision crystal and that's it. You tried bartering yet for money? Not a fan of ocean content. I got you. I actually did. I even made the, not the Carac or whatever, but the one underneath it, the enhanced whatever it is. And I was averaging, what they call it, semi-AFK, which is basically I would let the boat auto path from from island to island, and I could make about 250 mil a day, but that's a full day too. I mean, that's 8 hours of grabbing the boat and then hitting auto path to my place and then going to do something and come back. But there's people talking about a bill a day. On the forums, I don't believe they can do it. But hey, even in a Carac, I mean, that's 12 hours of all day right there. That's running your boat for 12 hours, planning your paths. That's a lot of work. I'd rather grind. Have you got a Vale's Heart? Because I'm curious about those. Okay, here's maybe you can help me with a question. Why are people so keen on a Vale's Heart? I'll give you an example. All right, Vale's Heart gives you what is it, 8 AP max? This gives you 10 activated. And it gives you less accuracy, less resistance, attack speed, and casting speed. The 3 sheet AP. I know, I see a lot of people do it, and I heard some people but see, and it says 3 sheet AP, but maybe that's where I'm confused. All right. If you're only getting, when you activate it, you're only getting 5 more, so you're only getting 8 AP total. Where even what I've got's 11 AP, so I don't see how they're gaining something. But I have heard people say what they do is, like what I have, they'll activate this with you, and then it'll give them a 5-minute buff, and then they throw the Vale's Heart up and get the extra 3 AP off of it without activating the Vale's Heart. So they get the original stone plus 3 AP. Well, okay, the AP bracket, I see. Well, I'm at the AP bracket, so it's not going to do me a lot of good. 261, and I don't think 3 more is going to help me. To gain, because I think 261's the AP bracket up to 270 something in it. I'll have to look them up. But I'm at 261 now with Kudum, and like 270 something with Nuver, but losing the DP, I'm sticking with Kudum. 269. Is that when you swap? So I could care for something, I guess. I'm 263 with my Awaken, but I don't know. I'm not real familiar how they calculate all that. I mean, with my Awakened weapon, I'm 263. So does that mean that would put me at 266? Or do they just count your main hand and not your awakened? Because if that's the case, it counts both. You mean either or? Or whichever one's the highest. Okay, so in my case, it would help me. Since I'm at 261, 263 would put me at 266. Let me look. Put that moron out of the way. 261, 263. It'll say the bonus AP in parentheses 101. So if I go to 260 on my awakened weapon AP, so if I go to so if I replace this with the Veil's Heart, then that would put me at 266, right? And 260. I'll pick one up and see what it's doing for me. I should have about enough money to buy one. Don't ask me what that is on Streamlabs. I had a guy talking earlier this morning that ran into the same thing. He was trying to put his AP in, and it said something about spamming symbols. So let me see if I can. I will turn that off if I can figure out how in Streamlabs. He was trying to put his AP in it. Well, Kaffir's my main hand. Yeah, it didn't keep what you wrote before. It didn't put in there. Something with Streamlabs is blocking it. All right, I'll see what I can figure out. Dang, that's another hour down the tubes. Almost 45 minutes. No, I haven't seen one of the big guys pop up yet either for this hour. It took me forever to get knowledge on one of them possessed or whatever, kind of like the elite version out here. They spawn up every once in a while when you're killing the mobs. I bet I killed 100 of them before I got any. They're like a big one of these immortality guys. Or immorality. The apostle of immorality. It's like a big one of these. About twice the size. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot you said you grind this too. I just got it. I just got it yesterday after like how many hours? Probably about 35, 36 hours of grinding out here. Finally got knowledge, and it was C knowledge. Yikes.
New pictures of the grid marker.
How'd they come out? Oh, okay, good.
But she found fingerprints in that little angel right there.
Call the cops about it?
Not yet. I was thinking, but look at the big angel.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's not. Somebody didn't do that, did it? That looks more like weather.
No, the nose wasn't broke before.
Oh, it wasn't?
It's probably from when they were cleaning it.
Yeah.
They'll have to replace that. And that's got a chip in it now.
What does? Oh. Well, at least they're doing better. Yeah, this is my wife, by the way. That's my wife, by the way. We had somebody desecrated our son's tombstone, headstone. He says hello. Minnie Buns says hello.
Hello.
So we're trying to find out. We got it cleaned up, and now we're trying to find out who is dumb enough to vandalize a headstone. He died, it's been almost 13 years.
Yeah.
He died like 13 years ago, so we don't have any idea why somebody would want to do that. Yeah. Just found out about it yesterday, and the cemetery is in another state, so the cemetery is nice enough and cleaned it up, though, and she just got the pictures back of them cleaning it up.
No. There ain't no random.
Yeah, we kind of thought it might be random at first, but then we found out no other headstone was touched but his. So it was somebody that knew him, or for some reason all of a sudden mad at us, but I don't know who or why. Well, it's just one of them things. Sucks and pisses you off, but yeah, well, she said they found fingerprints, so as long as it ain't one of us and some strange person, maybe we can figure it out. If the police will even look into that. Well, thank you. I hope they find them too. So are you enjoying your quarantine, or are you quarantined at all? California. Yeah, they just, down here, I'm in Florida, and they just started it up Friday, but I don't know. It didn't really change a lot, if that makes sense. I guess some of the, all the essential stuff like grocery stores, gas stations, all that's still open. Hardware stores. Oh, your gym's closed. Oh, that sucks. You doing stuff at home? Or are you able to do stuff at home? Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, hopefully it won't last for more than a few weeks. Hoping. No, I'm an old fat man. I don't I don't work out like I walk 5Ks every other day, like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings. I'll walk 5K, but that's about the most exercise I get. Well, I got 4 minutes left on this hour grind. And I haven't got anything out of this rare loot table except that precision crystal. I am kind of curious to see how the numbers match up without a loot scroll. Let's see how much money how much money I lose without a loot scroll. Because eventually I'm gonna run out of them. I've used like 50 so far. Well, I got 3 minutes left on this hour. Yeah, I had a bunch more, but I combined these to get that advanced loot scroll. Yeah. Wait till you get old. You aren't as old as me, are you? Twenty 29. I got kids older than you. Yeah, when you get up there in my age, an hour is like, oh, my fingers, oh, my back. That's why I only do hour spurts. I'll take a break for 30 minutes or so, and then I'll come back. Man, I sure was hoping I would get a earring drop on this. I am due. I mean, it's every bit of 5 hours. This may actually be 6. I'd have to look. Can't get my character to do anything. What's up with that? Just sitting there and going backwards was all I could do. Huh. It's twice. Can't get the character to do nothing. Wonder what's going on with that. The character just like locks up and won't move. Didn't look like I was stunned or anything. Well, my hour's up. Last mob I'll run, I'll go do the math. Curious to what we're gonna get out of this. Alright, let's go. Let me go do my math. Let's see what we got. Are you able to read that hour per minute stuff up there? The grind up on the top right corner? Let me get out of full screen mode. Okay, when you make it full screen. Okay, that's cool. Alright. We have a big 0. Let's see, weapons. A whole 11. That is sad. Wow, don't want to put in 11 in. 14. How much star fragments? 159. Wow, yeah, them loot scrolls make a big difference. 17, 42. I got 1 precision. No black star crystals. Yeah, I went from averaging 70 to 80 mil down to 36 mil without a loot scroll. This ain't even worth grinding without a loot scroll. Wow. Makes a massive difference. See, I've only got, I've got 11 of those left. But I can make, what, takes 2 of these? So I got 117 of those, so I could make another 80. But, yeah, that's, 36 million an hour. That ain't even worth doing. No wonder nobody grinds out here. Even if with an earring, it'd be nice here. I don't know if you can see it, but the last earring I got was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours ago. So I've been grinding 8 hours and got one ring an hour 33, and I'm on hour 41. I just finished and didn't get a ring yet. So, yikes. It's just the way it rolls. It's one of them things. Ain't much I can do about it. Yeah, it seems like it, because I was sitting here looking. When I started this sheet, I had 15 hours in with no drops, and I got one right away. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, and then I got another one. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours and got one. And then I went 2 hours and got one, or got 2 in a row. And then a skip and another one, and then 3 hours and one, and skip and one, and now I'm back up into 8 hours again. So it's averaging, if I look at the averages so far, I'm doing 0.2 an hour, so about 1 in every 5 hours is what I average. Yeah, see, I never did history of, just like the new underwater one. I haven't been there yet either, but man, as crowded as those are, you're gonna have to PvP for everything, and I'm so terrible at PvP, there's no sense me even wasting my time. I gotta go places where it's just not a fight for it. I've went to this a few times and been somebody, and that's not even the best rotation area right there where I go on Stars Inn, but there's usually not anybody there to bother me, so. Okay, well, I am done for this hour, and I'm gonna get up, take a break, go grab a bite to eat. It's almost 5 o'clock my time, so been good talking with you, Mini Buns. Be nice to catch you online again sometime. Have a good one.